I don't even know where to start. It's the end of the third week of my sprint training. And when I say sprint training, I mean focusing on the track and field training and improving my speed and actually setting a goal to run faster. I always been training. I love training. It's not only for feeling good and healthy. To me, it's also the mental work. I'm working on myself and I'm trying to be better as the person and as the human being. And training aspect is one of the pillars of it. It includes things like self-authoring and learning new skills, doing different practices. But training is something that is, I find, one of the most important. If you're not working to get stronger, fitter, more agile, if you're not putting the hard work in something, and if you're not trying to achieve something, you cannot acquire the discipline. You cannot acquire that mindset just through the mental work. You actually have to apply that mental work into the training aspect. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can do a military type of training, you can do just classic fitness, you can lift weights, you can run. You can do everything which requires focus and determination and repetition, consistency. And in my opinion, at some point, the struggle. Our brain works the way that if you put yourself in the situation of the challenge, over time, it is getting easier to put yourself in the position of the challenge and overcome the obstacle. Shortly speaking, the reason why I'm talking now is because of all these comments and all this positive feedback, including the critique, it emphasizes some mistakes. All of that is highly appreciated because I didn't even expect that I would get that feedback from people from different parts of the world. I had conversation with my husband and he tried to push me to do that for quite a long time. And I always had an excuse because in reality, I was just scared. I was afraid. I had that thought that who'll need that? There's so many people talking. We're living in the times where everyone is talking. Who am I? And then I just started. This was a challenge for me. I started doing it without the back thought. Whatever happens, happens. That might work, that might not work, but at least I'm gonna have my journey put down as the evidence of my work, and in the 6 months, in a year or two, I would look at it and at least I would have it for myself. But seems like right now there are 102 amazing people who are just, I want to thank you. You're real people. 102 people is a lot. Imagine the space and you have to talk on the stage in front of 102 people. You're giving me a big motivation and I'm very thankful for it. I am more like a team discipline over motivation, because there are times when you're alone, nobody is for you, and this is when you rely on the discipline. However, when we as the human beings just encourage each other and support each other in the great things, I think this is how the world is supposed to work. I'm very glad that I'm witnessing this on my channel. I believe that one word of encouragement. Do it. If you stick to it, you got this. Sometimes this is what people need to hear, and that's it. So regarding my plan, track and field is the field where periodization and the program and the details and the different aspects of the program matter. I never talked about it, what I am doing. So I want to talk a little bit about it. I will start from the beginning, even before stepping on the track. I did some research regarding sprint training. I looked into the overall information, filtered it out quite a lot, and put some shablon for myself. Luckily, I got a lot of advices and good tips. Essentially, I'm focusing more on the track and field. I stopped doing weights because I need to apply the strengths I have right now into the speed. And since I'm in the adaptational period, I'm training to train. I'm just getting used to it. This is the period when it's very easy to get injured. So total, it's supposed to be 2 months of the adaptational period. And then it will be rest week, and then it will be testing. And I'll see how much I improved, how much my body got acquainted to that type of training. So in this period, it's boring. Nothing special. All of my videos are pretty much the same. Basically, I'm sticking to 2 days of a little bit intense, 2 days lighter, 1 day I don't know, sometimes it's just mobility, stretching. I also am doing pogos every day, but like 10, 20 just in the spot because I can do that everywhere. Kind of putting that in the grease the groove way of training, when you're just doing it a few times per day and you're doing it every day. This is how I learned doing pull-ups, so for me that approach works a lot. Now I'm doing same with pogos because I want my ankles get stronger. What else? A lot of mobility drills, as I mentioned before. So yeah, same work, boring, but boring is good in this case. If you want to teach your body a certain movement or certain skill, the best way to do it is to do the certain movement and work on a certain skill. Everything else is just aiding exercises and drills, which help you to get stronger, more agile, more mobile, etc., etc. But if you don't do the certain movement enough amount of time, you're not really gonna get good at it. And of course, no injuries, trying to avoid injuries as much as possible. I'm also listening a lot to my body. From the moment I wake up, sometimes I feel tension and a little bit of pain. I'm trying to analyze, is that what kind of pain is that, where it's gonna lead, if I apply the wrong amount of pressure. So I think it's very important. Because of that, sometimes I just simply change the scheme of my program. If I don't feel good, I don't do it. And still, I'm on the track and field. Because at the same time, I'm also trying my discipline. Even if I'm not running at all, I still just get up every morning, come on the track, and work on things I can do every day. Just something. As I like to say, consistency is the key. I prefer to be here 5-6 days in the week. It doesn't mean that I'm going full 100% every day. So that way I'm training this balance between working on the discipline aspect and at the same time to know when to stop. I'm talking a lot and it's back and forth, but I just wanted to express what I feel. I feel motivated, I feel determined, I feel blessed. I'm pretty serious about it. In the first place, I want to achieve great times for myself. If that happens, I might compete and try myself on the local competitions and even nationals at some point. However, right now, it's only just for myself and for the people who believe in me and who might get motivated themselves. I think that is the best part of it, and it will always be, no matter where I am, no matter how good I am. That will be the best part. I want to create this chain of success where I'm getting inspired by a lot of amazing people and passing that down on other people and on the circle around me, where they are getting inspired from me, and actually that helps them to create their chain of success. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm talking a lot already. Let's be kind to each other, let's be truthful to each other, and let's help each other to get better. As I say, till next time.